Hello, my name is Jeremy Stebbin from PCC Technology Group. Working together with the North Dakota Office of the Secretary of State, we are bringing you this video on how to use the new central indexing system, which will be going live sometime in early 2016. This is a system that will allow you to file various liens, such as UCC, as well as request and purchase various reports, such as the Agricultural Lien Buyers Report, also known as the CNS Master Report. This is the landing page where you will first arrive when you enter in the URL. Please note that the URL that you have been provided for your early access testing is a testing environment only, as indicated by the text here, and over here on the right side of the screen it says not valid filing. Please be aware, once the system goes live, that when you log into this system, that you are in the correct system. We will be leaving this environment up after go live, and it would be unfortunate if anybody came into this system and started processing filings when they thought they were in the actual production environment, our live system. So always check to make sure you know where you are. If you are meant to be testing, you are in the testing environment, and if you are in our actual live system, this text will be absent, and we will have the actual Secretary of State's name inserted here. Likewise, all the data in this system is testing data only. It does not reflect the public record of the state of North Dakota, and the outputs that you generate when using this testing environment will have various indicators on the outputs themselves that they are not valid filings and that they have been generated from a testing environment. Other than those indicators in the header, they are exactly as the outputs will be once the system goes live. This is for everyone's convenience to make sure that you never confuse a test filing with an actual filing, either electronically or by the physical output itself. First thing we're going to do is create a new user account. We first click on the click here to log in button. And seeing as we have no user account created already, we're going to click on create a user account. First, we're going to enter in the information that will be associated with this account. You have the choice of either individual or organization. I'm going to go ahead and choose organization and enter in ABCD Filings, Inc., and populate it with some information. A contact number is required, and an email address is required. Then click Continue. Now, choose your user ID. This is what you will be logging in with from the login screen. It can be any combination of upper and lowercase letters and numbers, and needs to be at least 8 characters. Now, enter in your password twice to confirm it. And choose a security question and enter an answer. This will be used in case of a password reset. You will be asked to give the correct answer in order to reset your password and get a new temporary password. Now we get a message that our account has been successfully created, and it gives us the user ID that we set it up with and the email address associated with this account. The system will be sending you emails both upon completion of the login sequence and with every filing. You will be receiving acknowledgments and notices as you file. Now we're back at the customer login screen, and we're going to enter in the username that we just set up along with the password that we just entered, and click Login. The first thing we have to do is set up a filing organization. This filing organization is going to be associated with every filing that we make in addition to the primary information that we entered in during account creation. For many users, this will help them organize multiple individuals, all logging in with different accounts, but filing under a similar organization. You will be able to view everybody who is filed under the same organization and everybody who is associated with this account. So for people who manage offices where there are multiple people filing or manage multiple offices, one primary account, which we just created, can be then set up with secondary sub-accounts. So all those different individuals will each have their own login, and the system will record who filed and the filing organization that they filed under. The first thing I'm going to do is click here, this little blue hyperlink. The quickest way to set up the filing organization is to click this checkbox, the same as account information. And it will enter in all the information that I put in during account creation. Now, if you're filing as a user, individual user, if you're the only person who's going to be using this login, you might as well click same as account information. However, we're going to assume that I am setting up this account as an umbrella for several other secondary accounts, and that there will be multiple users all working for ABCD Filings, Inc. Using this system. And we want to be able to organize them by the different users and also by filing organizations. So if I just had one group of users, I would have left it as ABCD Filings, Inc. However, we're going to assume that maybe I have 2 branches. And in my records and in the system, I want to keep the 2 branches separate. I want to have one group of people filing under one branch and one group of people filing under another branch. So I'm going to create this first filing organization account as the North branch. And then I'm going to click Save. Filing organization is successfully created. I can edit it at any time by clicking the Edit button. The fields are then populated with the information. I can make edits and then click Update. I can also delete a filing organization. However, you are required to have at least one. So if you need to completely delete the filing organization, you can add another one before you delete the first one, assuming you just have one. However, it's usually better just to edit the filing organization's name. This will keep the records continuous rather than creating a whole new one with a whole new set of records. And I know some of you may be confused when I'm talking about records and different filing organizations so far. We will go more deeply into this. For now, I am just going to leave this in this sort of default state, do a couple filings, and then we're going to set up some secondary accounts, do more filings, and then you will see the usefulness and the purpose of the filing organizations. This is the dashboard. This is the default screen that you will appear at after you log in. And it is the screen where you return to after completing most of the process flows in this application, such as filings or other purchases. First thing to notice is that your user ID is up here. I'm sorry, it is not your user ID, it is the name associated with your account. It is up here in the top right header. It gives the date, your last login, and it gives your filing organization. And remember, we created the filing organization as the North branch. This affects how the filings are organized, which filing organization is up here. If I had multiple filing organizations, which I will be adding later, I would be able to select which one I am filing as by selecting it from this drop-down. There's only one selection at the moment, and clicking Update Filing Organization, at which point this insert up here in the header would update to the new filing organization. I will be getting back to that and showing you how that all works. But first, I'm going to do a basic UCC filing. This is the filing questionnaire screen. It is the same for all groups of filings. However, the filing types that are given are dependent on which menu item you selected. So just now, I went up to the top I went to the UCC tab and clicked UCC filing. Therefore, on this filing questionnaire screen, I'm seeing only UCC and UCC CNS filing types. If I needed to file a CNS without the UCC index, I would have gone to agricultural lien and selected CNS filing, and in which case this dropdown would have only CNS filing types. Right now I'm going to file a UCC1 financing statement. This is an instruction screen. If I click on the hyperlink here, I will get a PDF of the physical form instructions in case you need to read the actual legal verbiage on the form. For now, I'm just going to click continue. I can have a copy of the filing's receipt sent to an additional address other than my own. The receipt that I entered in and is associated with ABCD Filings, Inc. will automatically receive an email of the receipt at the end of a filing. If I need another one sent, I can click this checkbox and enter this email here. For now, I'm just going to click continue. This is our debtor maintenance screen. Here we're going to add all the debtors on the lien. First name and last name are required. I have the option of selecting organization or individual via this radio button. And the Social Security number is also required. Don't worry about the hyphens, the system adds them for you. Next, enter in the address information. Once you enter in the zip code, the city, state, and county will automatically populate once you hit the tab button. So we can edit the zip code as well. Hit 2, I click the tab key, and the system will update. That was actually the same city, but it'll update these following 3 fields according to the zip code. Now I'm going to click Save Debtor, now that all my debtor information has been entered. I get an alert, debtor saved successfully. All the information that I entered is now here in this grid. This grid is our debtor grid. All the debtors that are going to be on this lien will appear in this grid, and this will allow you to review the information that you have previously entered. I can edit this information by clicking the edit icon, modify icon. It populates the information back up into the fields. I can make edits. For instance, add a middle initial and click Update Debtor. Now down here, Jeremy Smith has been changed to Jeremy M. Smith. I can also delete the debtor by clicking on the delete icon. For now, I'm going to add one more debtor. And click Save Debtor. Debtor saved successfully. Both debtors are now in this grid, and both of these debtors will now be on the lien. I've finished adding all my debtors. I'm going to click Continue. This is our secured party screen. Just as with the debtor, I can select between organization or individual. I enter in the secured party's name, and an address. System auto-populates the city and the state. County is not required for secured parties, nor are social security numbers. And then click on Save Secured Party. And once again, just like the debtors, it is added to the grid with the same functional features of the modify and the delete. I can also add a second secured party by typing in more information to the fields. And clicking Save Secured Party. Once I have entered all my secured parties, I click Continue. Bring me to the collateral screen. The collateral screen allows us two options. I can either enter collateral text, or I can upload a file. I must do one or the other or both. If I attempt to continue without doing anything, the system will give me an error. For now, I'm going to do both. I'm going to enter in sample collateral text here. First, I select the file, select it from my file structure, and click Open. After that, once I have the file name in this field, I then enter in a file description and select Upload. It now appears in a grid similar to the debtors and secured parties. It has the name that I gave it in first collateral, shows the actual file name in this column, and it allows me to remove it. I can review the collateral that I uploaded by clicking on this hyperlink. And it opened up in my PDF editor or your browser depending on your PDF reader settings. I can upload this file multiple times or upload multiple files. The system, upon filing, will stitch all of the images that you have uploaded together along with the filing document into one filing stamped PDF image. So you may upload multiple files, the system will take care of it and combine them all into one at the end of your process. For now, I'm going to click Continue. Additional lien information is selected here. You'll notice that transmitting utility is not available as a selection. That's because it changes the fee and therefore is a separate selection in the filing questionnaire screen when we started. All of these other selections do not affect the fee and can be freely selected on the screen, but they are all optional. This is your review screen. This gives you a chance to review all the information you've entered so far and make any edits if necessary. If you do see that you need to make an edit, you can click on one of the buttons to the right of the screen, and it will bring you back to that page where you can make your edits. Click Continue to progress forward through the process flow and return to the review screen. Once again, we can click on the sample collateral PDF hyperlink in order to view the collateral we've uploaded, make sure we've uploaded the correct collateral and everything that we needed to. And we can see the selections we made in the lien information screen. If we had selected any of those radio buttons, that information would have appeared here. Down here, we have some of our own basic information. This is your client ID. This is the unique identifying number associated with your account, the account name, and the filing fee that is about to be charged. Once I'm certain that I've entered in all the information correctly, I click Process Filing. System gives you an option to pay either by credit card or e-check. I'm going to select credit card. You should have been provided with test credit card numbers in order for you to test this application. I have some of my own, and which I'm going to copy and paste in here. This information, other than the credit card number, the expiration date, and security code, for the purposes of this testing environment, those are the only three items that need to be entered as they are provided to you. All of these others can be any information whatsoever for the purposes of this testing environment. Once it goes live, the fields will be used to validate the credit card billing information. This environment that we've set up is only connected to a test payment gateway, so no credit card numbers entered here will be going towards any real credit card processing company or affect any bank accounts or credit card accounts in any way. However, only certain test numbers that will have been provided to you will register as valid credit card numbers in this testing environment. Click Pay Securely using credit card. This is our done screen. The system gives you some information about the email address. The copy of the filing was sent there, and your copy of the completed filing was also deposited into your inbox, and a copy of your receipt is now been deposited into your receipt inbox. I can either go there or I can print both of those items from this screen. If I click Print Acknowledgement, this is our confirmed record. We have a system-generated confirmed record with all the data that you entered and basic information about the lien. It's been assigned a filing number. And then after that, this is the collateral text I uploaded. This has been stitched into the PDF, and a header and footer has been added to it. Note that the file I uploaded was multiple pages, and it stitched them all seamlessly. Even if I had uploaded multiple files, 2 files, they would have been, once again, stitched continuously after this. The system would have put them all together for you. I can also print the receipt. The receipt also gives some basic information about the filing that was just filed, along with fee information. Then I click Done, and we will return to the filing questionnaire screen in case we need to do more filings. For now, I'm going to return to the dashboard, and we're going to take a look at our inbox.